is BFFR.
You know what that means.
And today I want to bring up the point, fiercely forward. Fiercely forward.
Oh my gosh, those tables that have been like everywhere?
Yes. Okay. So I was walking around campus one day and I'm like, why are all the TVs like a different background? Like, what is happening? Like, am I in like a fever dream? And then all of them just say fiercely forward. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Apparently, Clemson University has like new slogan, like kind of rebranded to say like fiercely forward. And they like tag things like, I don't know.
Fiercely future.
Yeah, like fiercely future, fiercely leader, and stuff like that. And it's like fiercely forward.
Fierce.
And it's like a news like campaign that they're running, but like they also didn't really tell anyone about it.
Yeah, it kind of caught me by surprise. But like, I've also been binging like America's Next Top Model recently. So anytime I hear fierce, I think like I hear Tyra Banks in my head going fierce.
Yeah.
Or like Mr. and Miss J, fierce.
Well, I don't like. Yes, I imagine that, but it's definitely not that. Not to shoot down your bubble, but I do imagine that.
Sorry.
But like, I just don't understand. Like, we did not get a single email about this.
But
like,
what are they gonna do?
everywhere.
By the way, guys, we're gonna be fierce
Well, I was
from now
expecting
on.
like a release.
They
being
could have done
like,
What do you want
a
from-
build-up where they're
Oh.
like the fiercely forward campaign.
Like an
coming
unveiling of
soon.
like, we're fierce.
you just like
You're
they
a
pull
little
out
too
like
good
a
at that.
they pull out like a flag, like we're fierce.
We're fierce.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think we should have gotten like a press release or like something like sent to our emails being like, the university has
Or like
is
an
launching
official.
their yeah, like
Like,
something
not like
official,
only to Clemson.
like sent to our
Instead of us just
emails.
walking out and seeing.
and be like, what?
No, I was really confused. I'm not gonna lie, I've been really busy lately, so I have not stopped by those tables. So I was kind of confused. I was like, oh, is this like a new like a club
Yeah.
doing like an initiative thing? Not a clue. But thank you for clarifying
Yeah,
that.
they posted like something on like some newspaper articles and stuff about it, but it was very like, so we're moving forward. Like we do all these great
Don't clip
things,
that.
so we're pushing forward and we're gonna move fiercely forward. And I'm like, okay, babe, but like, can we have been told that we're fiercely moving forward? Like you kind
Or
of
what
left
if
us
I'm
in
like
the dust.
fiercely taking a nap? What if I'm
Yeah.
fiercely staying in the same place?
Fiercely.
What if I'm fiercely going backwards because I
Fiercely
forgot
honor
something at
school.
home? You know?
Yeah. Anywho,
Oh man.
I will say honor students, we may or may not get something in the weekly email about Fiercely Forward.
How do you know all this?
Because he reads the honors newsletter.
I do.
Well, I do also.
Hey, you
but,
honor
like,
students, read the honors newsletter.
It's
really
so
should.
okay. There's a lot of important stuff in there.
Yeah.
And if you like,
I would
there's so
know.
many fun things that like you can miss out on if you don't read the newsletter, like Brooks Center tickets, like events and
Alumni
like,
speaker
RA stuff.
series.
Yeah, those have been great.
Those things are
Those have
great,
been
and they
great.
cater lunch, and it's so great. Like they like
Okay.
Clemson catering.
Didn't they cater not Chipotle, but like Chick-fil-A once? They catered something like that. I remember.
I don't remember that. What does it say?
You've never been.
What? It says I wouldn't know.
Yeah, because you've never been.
Because I've never.
Because you don't read your honors emails.
I do not read my honors emails. I read.
You should. I love having 0 notifications on my phone. I love having a dry phone. So I'm like very much like I will go click through every notification to get rid of it.
Okay. So, you said you like. So whenever you have all of your notifications gone, you said it's a dry phone. What's it called when you have notifications? Is it?
It's
Please don't say what
overwhelming.
you're about to say.
It's overwhelming.
Is
And
it?
I get stressed out because I'm like, I
confused.
need to reply to people. That's actually something I've been really bad at lately. I have not been replying to my friends' Instagram reels that they send me.
Or my texts.
My texts have been fine. My emails have been great. My Slack messages have been great. LinkedIn, we're good. Facebook Marketplace, we're good. Depop, we're good.
I'm sorry, what are you getting on Facebook Marketplace?
Any business.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay, what is everyone else's BFF?
Okay, so I have a complaint I want to talk about.
Okay.
That I can go to Chick-fil-A at 7:00 p.m. and Blake and I have gone every single week, and we go for one reason. Blake, what is that reason?
I just want a Chick-fil-A milkshake.
And they never have them. It says out of stock every time.
Okay, but we walked in today.
Early. We went early today.
Grant had a milkshake back there, and I'm so jealous. We're gonna one of these days. It's gonna happen. He's holding it up right now. And I'm so jealous. But okay,
Sharing
probably
is
empty
caring,
too.
Grant.
It's
Sharing
probably-
is caring.
yeah. Favorite
not care about
Chick-fil-A.
me.
Communal
Y'all,
shake.
y'all remember? No. Y'all don't know
The bag
the
wants to be
Chick-fil-A
crazy.
fall like milkshakes. Like they have like a fall flavor. Oh my gosh, those things are so good. Chick-fil-A, can we have the fall one year round, please? Also, Starbucks, can we have fall flavors year round?
Honestly, no. I like the winter flavors from Starbucks
Okay,
better than the fall ones.
That's valid, but apple crisp oat milkshake and espresso goes hard. Anywho, but yeah, so we've been trying to go to Chick-fil-A and get a milkshake, and they always just say out of order.
They always
it's
just
giving like McDonald's ice cream machine,
Yes.
but Chick-fil-A.
But it's just for us.
Yeah.
But like you go there and you see other people with it, or them handing it out. I've seen them hand one out while we were there, like from like somebody picking up the
crazy.
order.
That's crazy.
And
Do you go to the one on Tiger Boulevard?
No,
or
the one right
on
down
Campus?
One that's like literally right downstairs.
Oh, you go to the Hendricks one. You don't go to the one by Freeman.
No,
I've
I've
been
been.
one on campus though.
Yeah, no, I've been to that one, but like Blake and I, when we're here waiting on this video to get uploaded, we're not gonna walk all the way to Freeman and then have to come all the way back.
Sorry.
Yeah, how
I
dare
didn't know you would be here. I thought you meant you'd be at the honors dorm, which would be closer to the Freeman
That is true.
one.
That is,
One of these days, we should just go to Freeman to get.
we really
milkshake.
should.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we're doing for food this time because it's
If I go
Pretty
downstairs
late.
right now and get a milkshake, do you think?
They're definitely.
they're closed.
It is 9:15.
What time is it?
There's a giant
Since
clock right there.
when?
Since like right now.
There's a giant clock right there.
I see it now.
Now you haven't noticed it up till now?
Well, like, no.
Okay, Belle, what's your BFFR segment?
Yeah, what do you? What do you?
I'm gonna need another example.
So like, just what's on like?
Well,
the
it's
most,
complaining
like-
without saying what.
It's not necessarily complaining, but just like the most like hot drama that you have in your mind right now.
Do you know what BFFR stands for?
Yes, I know what BFFR
Okay.
stands for.
Okay.
I don't have any hot drama.
Like hot takes.
You don't have
Hot
anything to
takes?
drop?
Probably. I need to think about it. Go ahead.
Whatever you do, you just can't name drop in this segment.
Okay. All right, I'll go then. So
Like if I say like Ronaldo has a bad haircut, like I can't do that. That was an example of something I
Ronaldo,
can't
we
do.
love your haircut. I don't know who you are, but we love it.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
you don't know who Cristiano Ronaldo is?
I'm sure if I saw a picture, I would.
Okay, here's my hot take. Somebody, you know who you are. There's actually two of you I could be referring to. But you know absolutely nothing about sports. When you don't know who Cristiano Ronaldo is, I'm sorry. That just feels like.
I don't
You know
claim to
Messi,
know
right?
anything about
Do you know who
Do
Messi
you
is?
know Messi? That's the important question. Oh my
Oh, you know
God.
nothing?
Do you not know Lionel Messi?
Do you know who LeBron is?
Yes.
Do you know who Michael Jordan is?
Yes.
Do you know who Shaquille O'Neal is?
Yes.
Do you
Is
know
it because he's bald or is it because he... I'm
The
sorry.
shiny dome.
Shaq? There's a perfect spot over there.
Will he
Just
fit
for
in
you.
the chair?
That felt so uncalled
He's like 7 feet tall. He's a
He
big
won't fit in the
dude.
chair.
He's a bit.
I was thinking the same thing. I just wasn't gonna say it. So it's okay. It's okay. All right. What about like Lewis Hamilton?
Oh my God. You have.
The name sounds familiar.
He's a 7-time world champion. Michael Schumacher?
Okay, no, that's a little much for him. That's a little much.
Okay, yeah,
little
you're right, you're right.
Jeff Gordon.
The name
Like,
sounds familiar.
Tiger Woods.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, Tom Brady.
Yes.
Okay.
duh.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana. I thought
Peyton
that was a
Manning.
fake person.
Peyton
Wait a minute, is Joe Montana a real person?
He's,
I thought that was a fake
he's
name.
the
that he
greatest
was-
quarterback of all time until Tom Brady showed up.
I'm sorry,
Him
man.
and Jerry Rice were the.
He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah, because Blake knows who, or not Blake. Blake definitely doesn't know. Grant knows who Joe Montana is. He's the man. So.
Joe Montana sounds like a dude, like
He is a dude.
Like not just like a guy, but like a dude.
Like Joe Namath, Hollywood Joe. No?
Oh my gosh, you know Paul Hollywood? Okay,
Okay.
this is gonna be my BFFR because I watch The Great British Bake Off a lot,
I
and
do
it's like
watch
one of my comfort shows. Paul Hollywood is one of the judges on the show, and people always rave about how handsome he is and how blue his eyes are, etc. ad nauseum.
I was about to be like, he is ugly.
He is a 2 out of 10 at
Name
best.
drop.
Well, too late.
All holiday, if you're watching this, that spot is not for you. That spot is not reserved for you.
I'm sorry, Paul Hollywood, but I also disagree with a lot of the things that you just find. Okay, I understand it's your job to judge the food, but sometimes it feels like you're just being really like
A narc.
not the word I was looking for. I was
I was
looking for
also
like
looking for
nitpicky.
other words,
like
but I couldn't
sometimes,
say
and you're
it.
also sometimes contradictory. Like sometimes you're like, you'll go from one person to the next. You'll be like, oh, your cake was too bready, and then you're like, your cake could have been denser. It tastes too light. What do
Make
you
up your-
want from people?
make up your mind.
Be consistent, brother.
I do hate that when people judge, or even when teachers grade and are like, or professors grade and aren't consistent. Like, make up your mind. Anywho.
But I kind of love that because like you can always use that to leverage for more points.
I told someone that the other day. I was like, okay.
Like
The world,
that.
okay. So like,
For all the freshmen coming in.
is, okay, basic human rights, like yes.
Okay.
Yes, are very important. However, okay.
Grades are connected to human rights.
No.
That's
All
the
I'm
greatest
saying is
Mike
like
Ross
sometimes
ever.
people get really mad. No. All I'm saying is sometimes people
Fall
get.
backwards.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. So all I'm saying is that people are getting really mad, and it's like, hey y'all, like, no, that's all. Like all I'm saying is people get so mad about stuff that happens in the world, like with like, I don't know, with like several things, and I'm not gonna name drop, so I'm not gonna like push anything. However,
Excuse me.
sometimes you just need to play the game, babes. Just play the game, and if you just play the game, then you'll be successful. It's not that hard.
Freddie Mercury made a song about that.
That's easy to say coming from someone who's winning the game. Like you are winning life.
As someone,
I don't care what you say. You are like one of the more successful people my age I know.
Well, like, I'm just
if
like,
not
okay.
me, I don't know. I
I know a
couldn't.
couple people at Harvard, so.
I also know, like, I was on staff.
I know a
leadership
couple.
Staff with a couple people from Harvard.
Amazing.
I know a couple from Princeton. I'd still put him over them.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, school isn't like an indicator.
That's
of
the other thing
how-
too. My BFFR again. School doesn't matter. Okay.
The school
like,
learning.
The name of the school should not be your first
the name of the
choice.
school
That
does not
matters.
matter that much.
Yeah.
Especially
in
now,
engineering.
Ivies are low-key like really losing their name value. Like obviously they'll be like, oh yes, you went to an Ivy, good, great, we love that. But the actual value of the education that you're paying for isn't necessarily going to be superior to the value of a non-Ivy university.
Right, and it's also like what you want. Like, I mean, like when I was applying, like there's thoughts that crossed my mind that I was like, what if I just applied to like an Ivy just to be like kicks and giggles, you know? But I was like, okay. But I was like, even if I like
Were
got,
you silent or were you silenced?
I was silenced. But if I like applied to an Ivy and I would have happened like miraculously to gotten in, then I would feel bad for like not going. But I knew I never would want to go to like an institution like that.
Right.
Like I wanted
think,
to go
yeah.
here.
I think with an Ivy League education, you have to be there for a reason. You can't just be there for the name.
Yeah.
You got
If
to
you're
be
there
going
for the
free.
name, it's the same thing with the honors college. Like if you're just paying to be an honors student and you don't take advantage of any of the resources, you're wasting your own time and you're
$150 it
wasting your own money and you're wasting honors resources because like it's just you're not engaging. So you gotta go to an Ivy or you've gotta go into some sort of like higher whatever with a reason.
Yeah.
Even if it's like I think this will help me get a better job. That's a reason. But have a reason. Don't just do it for kits and shiggles.
I'm sorry.
You scared to say the word shit?
No.
Okay. All right. Any final comments from any of you guys?
Sorry. So sorry. I was coughing.
Can we? Okay, I'm gonna point out that we all are kind of like matching, like wearing like reds, like a shade of red, and this was not planned out.
In person, Will and I look
Yeah, like
very
this-
similar.
We are orange.
We look very similar, but it looks very different on camera because
Yeah.
I think of the type
lighting.
of material.
Yeah, Grant, can we fix that?
Well,
Fix it in post,
Stop
Grant.
crapping on Grant. Grant is doing a great job.
Grant is doing amazing.
Grant has his AirPods in.
He's not even listening to us. But all right.